Tell him about it, Andrea.
Oh, I'm about to fuck you up, P. Diddy.
Oh, sorry there. Didn't see you. She's got the ass. I got the tits together.
We're half sisters. Half and half.
She got the good asset.
I don't know.
Hi, guys.
I think I would appreciate anything more than my over tenderized chicken breasts that were completely deflated by my child.
I feel like I need to have a violin that's just like.
Yeah, it is sad. It's sad. I've got the titties of an 8-year-old woman. Anyways, but you know what? In some ways, I'm grateful because I don't think P. Diddy would ever.
You know what? No,
I'd be a P. Diddy target.
I think he'd just be going for anybody that he could. Honestly,
I mean, he tried to get in Cat Williams' ass.
That he had to reject 4 different times.
Oh my gosh.
50 million, man.
50 million.
Would you ever let P. Diddy for 50 million?
Oh, yeah. I'd be in on that lawsuit. The fuck you talking about? Be like, hashtag Diddy do it.
Hashtag Diddy molest you.
Hashtag Diddy drug you.
Hashtag Diddy get your sex tape.
Hashtag what did he do?
Hashtag did he get you too?
No, I think my titties would mark me safe from the wrath of fucking P. Diddy. And that's exactly what we're going to be fucking talking about today because everyone's talking about it. So we can just not talk about it.
No.
And we're not people, we're not one for current news, but
this just, we can't help it.
This screams Pizzagate.
Which that Pizzagate will be for a whole other thing.
Elite child sex trafficking ring. This screams Jeffrey Epstein, Harvey Weinstein, R. Kelly. How many of these motherfuckers do we have to catch before we're done idolizing and letting these people be the richest, wealthiest, influential people in our society?
Because
P.P. Diddler and the Hollyweirdos. I'm done. I'm so fucking done. So fucking done. And you know what? I'm done. I'm so fucking done talking about Hollywood pedophiles, dude.
This happened about 4 years ago. When we really...
Oh, Epstein? Yeah, when like Pizzagate really blew up for me, like during COVID. You know what I mean? Because I've always been a conspiracy theorist. When COVID happened, I was fucking balls deep in Jade Helm. I was prepped for fucking martial law. Like
she made me watch all the documentaries.
In the midst of all this is the Jeffrey Epstein shit and the Pizzagate shit and the fact that here I am 4 years later and I've done nothing but really keep fucking tabs on this shit for the last several years. I'm pissed. I'm fucking done with the fucking Hollyweirdos. I'm done. It's all like we all know that there's an Illuminati. We all know that these fucking people, we're going to be talking about quite a few of them because oddly, they all seem to run in the same fucking circles. But we're connecting dots, but still like not doing much about it. And
of course,
and what's crazy is we wouldn't even know about this shit with fucking P. Diddy if it wasn't for fucking Cassie, his ex, filing a lawsuit against him.
Yeah.
And that happened last year? It'll be almost a year in November because it was November of fucking last year that she filed a lawsuit against fucking P. Diddy for things called freak-offs, which are these famous fucking P. Diddy parties where apparently fucking girls, women's, boys, men's, every fucking buddy is being drugged and manipulated and coerced and groomed and paid and just all sorts of fucked up shit to do Fucked up shit.
So going back to when you said you would do Diddy, would you go to a freak off?
No. No. No, I'm a freaky fucking person, but hearing about this fucking shit, dude, like, it's not like P.Diddy parties haven't been known about for years. There's interviews of several different celebrities talking about P.Diddy. P.Diddy talking about his own parties, about fucking locking the doors and turning the fucking red lights and turning the heat up so everyone's hot and has to take their clothes off and like, it's been in our face, but it's been seen as just these crazy orgies and sex parties. And that's not what it is. And just like with fucking Jeffrey Epstein, and after everything that we find out about what's happening on his island, we think that people are just going to visit him there and don't know. It's people are going to these fucking P.Diddy parties and they fucking know. They fucking know what's going on there. Yeah, it's fun for fucking you if you're up there, but you know all these lower level artists or artists that are coming into the industry or just random fucking children and child prostitutes, just all sorts of crazy shit is going on that, you know, I could not fucking see that. I cannot see that. And I think that every fucking buddy that knew about this shit participates in some fucking level, even if it's just knowing and not saying anything. Because if you can go to those parties and fucking participate and have a fucking good time, knowing what's fucking going on, trash. You're fucking trash. All of them fucking trash, dude. There's videos of fucking P.Diddy beating the shit out of fucking Cassie. Yep. And now now that it's like a thing, there's people coming out the fucking woodworks. Like, I seen him do this to Cassie, and I seen him do this, and that. Okay, but you just sat there and watched. You just sat there and let it happen. And if you feel like you don't have the power to fucking do anything,
it's probably because he paid him off.
It's such a weird fucking thing because you want to put yourself in these high profile fucking people's shoes that, like, if you know, you can't say anything because they got shit on you too. They got dirt. They put you in fucking fucked up situations to blackmail you. But at some point, for these celebrities, the manipulation falls off and you're just a fucking willing participant. You know what I mean? And like, Cassie and fucking P.Diddy split in like what, 2019?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a fucking minute. And it took her 4 years to come out with that fucking lawsuit. And it just makes you wonder, like, what she had to go through in those 4 years to get the confidence that she could go and do this and blow this shit up. Because she sued him essentially for, you know, like, hiring people to fuck her in front of him and do things to her that she wasn't always comfortable with, you know, and she couldn't say no. And it's so fucked up because that's her partner. She had been with him for, God, I'm not even gonna pretend that I know how long they were together, but I know they were together for a fucking minute.
Yeah, until they split.
Yeah. And the fucking manipulation that probably went into that relationship to getting her into this. She's seen and knows about fucking shit. Like, and she pursued a lawsuit. And he didn't even take 24 hours to settle it. With a note that it's not admission of guilt. Why else would you settle a lawsuit in less than 24 hours unless there was shit you didn't want people fucking knowing? Period. And like, what was that lawsuit for? Millions. I can't remember what it was, like 15, 30, some fucking.
I think it was 30.
Yeah. Millions of fucking dollars. And what's crazy is she settled.
For 30 million? That's it? You know what? I think at that point, she was just happy.
First of all, it's not even a monetary fucking question. It's a moral fucking question. Like, but at the same time, like, she settled, but she opened up the floodgates. But you got an opportunity to kind of make like a Me Too movement And I mean, all sorts of people are coming up. There's fucking over 100 fucking
120, like over 120 cases, lawsuits
yeah,
against him already.
like
And it's
people
climbing.
stepping forward. You know what I mean? And it's little people that will never know their names. And there's fucking icons like Usher, who fucking was signed into Bad Boy Records when he was 14 years old. That's wild. First of all, that like 14-year-olds, just in general, that like 14-year-olds could be superstars, and just the way that changes their fucking lives. But then to have people like
Diddy be your mentor.
Diddy. Well, and it's not even, Diddy wasn't even his first mentor. It was fucking Usher. And Usher, there's fucking interviews with him fucking way back talking about just like the shit he was exposed to at Diddy parties. And he never comes out and like ever accuses Diddy of anything super sexually assaultive. But he talks about being exposed to drugs and substance abuse and girls and sex on a level that 14-year-olds should not be fucking exposed to. And that's coercion. That's coercion. And P. Diddy knew exactly what the fuck he was doing with fucking Usher. Just like Usher knew what the fuck he was doing when he signed on fucking Justin Bieber. I love you, JB. You were definitely a fucking, like, you're definitely being flicking material in my early adolescence. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So I did not. Justin Bieber, just like fucking Usher knew what he was doing with Justin Bieber when he signed him over to fucking Diddy when he was 15. And you know what's even crazier about that is Usher isn't even the person who discovered fucking Justin Bieber. Somebody else discovered Justin Bieber on fucking YouTube. And Usher and that person partnered with fucking Bieber. And then Usher handed him over to P. Diddy. And it's crazy because P. Diddy had something called P. Diddy's like Flava Camp or something. And Usher never like fucking like had to, like, he knew what the fuck he was doing when he seen Justin Bieber and decided to go after him. He pursued somebody else to get Justin Bieber to take him to fucking P. Diddy. He procured a fucking child for P. Diddy. I've told you about the scariest dream I ever had in my life, right? About Ethan and the pyramids and Usher. I know I've talked. So when I was like 5, I had this dream. It was before my sister was born. I had my little brother, that me and my little brother were in like Egypt. And we were like going into the pyramids, and Usher was there because I remember seeing Usher on fucking MTV. And so I was like, eh. And Usher buried my little brother alive. I have told my grandma, my mom, everybody knows about this dream. And now I'm like, I'm psychic. I knew it. I knew it. He's bringing children to their fucking grave because everyone knows Justin Bieber's story.
Sorry, you're already down to fucking Justin Bieber, and I'm fucking. I don't even fucking know where we're at on any.
I was like waiting for you to.
No, I know, but I'm like everything's just fucking going quick, and I'm like, I didn't even get to fucking read the goddamn board because of course fucking they had to call me at fucking 8 o'clock.
Oh shit! Did you want to start over, or do you want to take a second?
I don't even know where we're at.
We're at Justin Bieber.
Yeah, I know.
Because Cassie and Usher are super short.
No, I know, but I'm like, fuck. I don't even know where the fuck we're at.
We're literally at Justin Bieber with substance abuse. So we're going to talk about like you know, like Justin Bieber, like as a kid, like what he fucking, like we seen him in the media pissing on things, doing drugs, getting
Yeah, I
pulled over
didn't
for
fucking,
DUIs.
I never followed Justin Bieber.
No.
Yeah, I never really followed him.
I mean, I try to give you breaks to make
I
commentary.
know, but I was like, fuck. It's like, you're going quick as fuck.
I'm sorry.
I'm like, man.
Well, Cassie and Usher, there's not like a lot about them. You know what I mean? I know once we start getting into Justin Bieber is when we're going to really start talking, because then after this, you really know like all this stuff.
I don't know much on the Ashton Kutcher part.
That one's going to be short. Literally, Ashton Kutcher, it's going to be like a 3-sentence thing. Because that's all we know. You know what I mean? So I can talk about Ashton Kutcher and like,
oh yeah, no,
you know, so I mean, there's not like, our biggest points are going to be the shit with Justin Bieber, Jay-Z, and the Clintons.
Sorry, I wrote the last fucking line on the board and it was all P.Diddy Twitter investor.
Sorry, I just got lost in the sauce.
I know,
too.
I was like,
I get passionate, man. Just get lost in the sauce.
And I was just like,
well, and I would try to get breaks for you to make commentary.
I know, but at that point, I'm already like,
my
well, now what the fuck do I say?
My flappers are gassed.
I'm like, you've already said it all.
I'm just like waiting for you to.
Well, I know, but I'm also not like you, where I just cut the fuck in. Like, I will let you finish a sentence.
And then I talk so much, you can't get a sentence in. Balance.
This is your week. I just make the commentary of,
wow.
Nice.
Wow.
That sucks. Damn.
Owen Wilson's voice.
Wow.
Do you feel comfortable?
Fuck.
Because we had a lot to say about Justin Bieber and our feelings on like.
God damn it, my fucking eyes.
So it says substance abuse, and then the interview about wanting to protect Billie Eilish. Open about. Oh,
I'm already almost done. Oh, I just couldn't see the fucking circling.
Cost way more than his soul. Cost him his booty hole.
Wait, when was that?
After Yummy and P.Diddy party at the bottom.
No, I know. Oh, that was your comment. That was what you said. I was sitting there, I was like, when the fuck was that put on a video?
It costs way more than his soul.
And then I was like, oh wait, I remember you saying that. I was like, oh, never mind. Costs way more than his soul. Cost him his booty. You're like, kind of rhymes. That's pretty good.
I did it like that on purpose.
All right. Just start back with Justin.
And I mean, and we all know what happened with Justin Bieber. Or you're like, essentially, he was super big and then he fell off because of like substance abuse, and he got, you know, in some legal trouble, you know, and like he kind of blew back up in the spotlight, like when he got with Hailey Bieber and fucking all that Selena shit. And now he's in the fucking spotlight again for this shit with Diddy. And I mean, and we spent a lot of time digging through a lot of shit, and we watched some videos of like P. Diddy and Justin Bieber together when he's like 15.
Yeah, he spent the 48 hours with him.
48 hours. And like in that video, P. Diddy says like, we can't talk about what we're gonna do, and I'm not his legal guardian, but I've got him for the next 48 hours. And like Justin, maybe at the time, like he's a new pop star, he's with a big star, he's 15, like, you know, there's a lot of reasons that maybe you would put off the nervous affect that he gives. But looking at it now, it makes me wonder, like, if he knew on some level what was gonna happen during that 48 hours, you know? And it's hard not to talk about how Justin Bieber is probably a victim of fucking P. Diddy.
Well, his mom in one of the videos that we ended up watching, his mom even like said that she was really uncomfortable because I think she said she went to one of those parties kind of with him, and she was like, "This is not okay, especially for her son." But I'm like,
not okay.
why wouldn't you?
Not okay. But you allowed your son to continue to be a part of that. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Because money will make you do compromising ass shit. I mean,
You just said you would screw Diddy for $50 million.
bitch hurting. That's why I need y'all to like my videos.
Yeah.
You
Please
know?
like, share, and subscribe, please.
But I don't know, dude. Like, we don't exactly know what all, like, we know motherfucker had baby oil. We know
in that baby oil, though, it is said that there was some stuff in there that made them go, woo.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, because why do you need thousands of bottles of baby oil?
Because you're putting things in people. What else do you need that much fucking baby oil for? You're putting things in people. You're making people put things in other people. You're making people put things in you.
How much baby oil do you own?
I don't have a single bottle of fucking baby oil in my house. I use lube like a real woman. Flavored. Watermelon and strawberry are my favorite.
Take notes.
I don't want to suck fucking baby oil off of nobody. So, you know it's not for the other person's favor. There's no flavor. It's fucking baby oil. Yeah, no. I can't imagine anything that was going on in fucking P. Diddy's house was great. And so,
unless you enjoy that type of stuff.
Well, well, the thing is like a lot of these people that are victims of this, you know, it comes down to money and all sorts of shit. Like, if somebody offered you $15 million to let a bunch of fucking celebrities run a train on you, do whatever they beat the shit out of you, do whatever they want, how do you say no? If you're an up and coming artist and this is your fucking chance at a big break, how do you say no? If you're a child and these are powerful, influential people, how do you say no? You know, and the thing that I'm most interested to find out about, that I'm curious, that like, there is supposedly leaked video of P. Diddy with a high profile celebrity, supposedly somebody who's more high profile than him. And considering the circles that he runs in, I have two thoughts. Either Jay-Z's in this video in somehow, in like some way, or it's of Justin Bieber. And this video is out to the highest bidder.
Yeah, and whoever is in that video, they are terrified.
Mm-hmm.
Terrified.
Oh yeah, any of the comments that have been made in regards to this supposed video that is being circulated is that they don't want it out. And my question, so the thing that makes me obviously think that it's could be Justin Bieber is his close involvement with fucking P. Diddy and all this fucking shit, you know, just the controversy surrounding it and the fact that it's a high profile person. But if that is the case, then this is a child pornography. And why is it being allowed? Like, how is it being allowed to be circulated? How has it not been nabbed? And if it's not child pornography and that's the reason that it's still being allowed to circulate, the other person in there is like a willing participant.
Well, it's out in LA right now.
Makes me question who it could be, like if it's a victim or if it's somebody who is seriously involved with this fucking pedophile shit, because these, not everyone who's like going to these freak offs is a victim. A lot of them are predators, willing participants, people that want to do fucked up things to other fucking people. And I'm curious if this victim is like victim based or if it's gonna really blow up more shit in Hollyweird and just tie more dots together that have, there's been so many fucking ties, same back to the same people and the same dots, but Justin Bieber has been, I think, like screaming something is going on for a long time through his actions, which we see in a lot of fucking child Hollywood stars and superstars, is that decline in mental health and just that craziness as they enter early adulthood, late adolescence, and
Well, look at him. Look at Britney Spears. Look at Amanda Barnes. Look at Demi Lovato. Look at
Josh Bell.
Like all of them, young age and getting fame at a young age.
Yeah, dude. And then when you're put in and like the
you
thing
get-
that all
you
of
get
these
taken advantage
people that
of.
we're talking about, all these young stars, all abused in the industry.
They get taken advantage of.
And it's crazy. And they do it in they expose it in subliminal ways. I mean, right now, everyone has heard Justin Bieber's song P.Diddy Party. The song about him losing himself at a P.Diddy party, and he was in it for a new Ferrari, and it cost him way more than his soul. He's telling us what happened, but something interesting, and I found this information during my Pizzagate shit, is Justin Bieber's video Yummy. When I watched it, then there's a lot of thoughts about this video and what it can mean. I've heard lots of different depictions of what it is, but all at the end, the one common theme that everyone seems to think is that it is about the Illuminati and the fucked up shit. I've heard things about with Pizzagate, very, child sex trafficking, cannibalism shit. And then with this P. Diddy shit, it's pointing a lot to, just children being abused in the industry and him specifically being taken advantage of in the music video, even though the song seems to be a romance song. But you pick apart, parts of that fucking song, where there's a part where it says something about your supplies never run dry. And there's just a bunch of things that, you could really pick apart anything. But when we look back at what we know now involving Justin Bieber, he it's hard not to think that he's been dropping signs all along. He did a fucking interview where he cried talking about wanting to protect Billie Eilish. Did you ever see that video?
I saw a clip of
He's
it.
crying in it. I haven't
I saw a clip.
watched the whole thing, but I've seen it a bit. You know what I mean? And it's just him crying about things that he went through, that people who sat there and told him that he loved him were putting him through all sorts of fucked up shit in the industry, and he had no one to turn to. And, he was very specific about wanting to protect Billie Eilish, who at that time was a child star.
I think she's around my age.
Yeah, she's younger than me.
Mm-hmm.
And she was 16, 15, 16 when I started hearing her. Mm-hmm. When she really blew up. And, it's interesting because when Justin Bieber blew up, the person who could have looked out for him and protected him swooped in on him and handed him over. Usher.
As a gift.
And Usher, he got involved with P. Diddy when he was 14. So there's a level of grooming and coercion and all this shit. And when you become an adult, you have a different level of awareness and consciousness of what happened to you and the reality of the situations that you've been through. And he could have protected Justin Bieber and he handed him over. Whereas Justin Bieber is literal fucking tears because he knows what she could be exposed to, what she could succumb to, and he cares. You know, like, I feel so bad for fucking Justin Bieber, dude. So fucking bad for Justin Bieber.
I think out of everybody that could be involved, I feel like he's got it the worst. In a way.
Dude, his whole life, and it's so sad because people dream about blowing up young and being famous and all this shit, and he did it, and his life has just been shit from the moment. You know what I mean? He went through so much shit that he should have never had to go through. You know, all the Selena fans are gonna hate me, which is crazy because
No,
I love Selena. You know, if I, you know, like, I don't really follow either. I don't idolize.
Yeah.
I don't follow fucking any celebrities. I personally think that they're all living their own lives. I have no personal feelings about the fucking Justin Selena shit, but it sucks because he went through being a giant child star, which we don't know what was going on with P. Diddy and underlying of him coming up, and then, you know, being shamed in the public eye because of, you know, falling down as a human being. You know, he was judged for all the legal problems, for the substance abuse, for everything. And then right after that was all this shit with fucking Selena and people hating him because he moved on with his life. And then he, you know, finally kind of started moving past that and is just now having his fucking baby.
he doesn't
Just
get
now
to enjoy it.
Yeah, it makes me want to fucking cry because it's so unfair and it's so fucking shitty. And the man is fucking strong. This whole, like, you know, I don't listen to Justin Bieber music anymore. You know what I mean? You throw Baby on, I'll sing every fucking lyric. But the last time I listened to that song, can't tell you. But the empathy that I can extend towards this man is it's unimaginable. Unimaginable. And the P. Diddy shit right now I think is going to be the cherry on top, because if anything blows up regarding him and P. Diddy, he's going to once again be at the center of the spotlight for something that's not great. And that is something that is so fucking personal. You know, like, I just feel for the poor dude, man. And like, what's fucking sad is, like, he can't directly say anything. Because, you know, like, the people who are victims of these things and who really want to say what they see goes on in Hollywood, like, there are some people who fucking are out there. Like Cat Williams out here exposing people. Jaguar Wright. I mean, she literally just fucking exposed Beyonce and Jay-Z on fucking Piers Morgan.
She's been for, I think, a while.
Yeah, no, dude. And the shit with her on Piers Morgan is crazy. She went on fucking Piers Morgan on an uncensored, what was supposed to be an uncensored episode, and she just
Unleashed everything.
Yeah, no, she was saying that for the last several years, she's been screaming not just P. Diddy, not just the Diddler, and that's what she calls him, and I love that.
The Diddler.
If we are not referring to P. Diddler, if we are not referring to P. Diddy as P. Diddler from now on, I'm going to be fucking ashamed of us as a society. He never should get to wear his chosen gangster name ever again. You are the P. Diddler, you P. Diddlin' motherfucker. And but fuck, I know it's wrong, but he needs to be shamed. But then part of me wonders, I'm like, why would you ever even have your name P. Diddy?
Because he knew he was P.P. diddling people.
Because he knew he was P.P. diddling. Fucking P.P. diddler, motherfucker. But Jaguar, right? She fucking went on there and just blah, blah, blah. P. Diddy, Jay-Z,
Beyonce.
Beyonce.
Beyonce. I just said Beyonce.
Beyonce. Jay-Z-once. Fucking these Beyonce. These fucking whores. And the thing is we know as a society that they are at the tippy top of the celebrity side of the Illuminati.
They're at the tippy top, which, speaking on the tippy top type of thing, I don't know if anybody's seen the video of their daughter, Blue Ivy, while she was on tour with Beyonce. But it didn't hit me at first until I saw it again. But she's up on stage, doing the famous dance that everybody was like, oh my god, she's doing this, and she's doing great, But
too bad she looks like Jay-Z.
Anyways, not gonna get on to Jay-Z yet. God. Anyways, she's sitting there doing her dance, and then as soon as she goes like this, the camera goes away, and as soon as she pulls it down, it goes right back onto her.
Yeah, because that is a part of the ploy. They have to expose themselves. They have to expose themselves. You have to expose your commitment. And we're all just like,
she's
literally the fucking pyramid is on the dollar bill. When we get
child?
this is gonna be a whole episode on its fucking by itself. But we know where the fuck they stand. I mean, Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Training. She's in training. That's all I'm gonna say. She's in training.
Yeah. I mean, because
there's nothing
you don't
else.
get to be up there as their daughter. She can't. There's no way she's not gonna not be up here.
It's just until the other children of hers start going into it. Well, I'm sure they are, but that's not coming on yet.
The thing with Jay-Z and Beyonce is you can only have so many ties to so many pedophiles without being a pedophile yourself.
Okay, but even what Jaguar Wright was saying, which can't take everything from her, because obviously we still don't know how much all of it really is until everything actually comes out.
But she's saying some shit that's hard to ignore. Hard to fucking ignore.
But here's the thing that just really gets me is the fact that after that whole interview that she exposed pretty much almost everybody, is the fact that their lawyers, Beyonce and Jay-Z, got back to Piers Morgan, made him apologize for saying
and remove it.
You
can only find clips of this video of this Piers Morgan interview through other people's people that have clipped it and taken it and just got on that shit on right from the beginning, because he comes out and he goes, she has a platform without people like me, and we didn't know she was gonna say this shit. And I even said on my show that Jay-Z and Beyonce weren't here to defend themselves, made it a point of being I you know what I mean, and then apologizes.
Okay, but here's the thing, is if those two have nothing to hide, why do you need your lawyers? I cannot talk. Your lawyers. Why do you need your lawyers to come in?
Because their lawyers are already in clutch with the P. Diddy shit. Why the fuck you run into your lawyer with P. Diddy?
Ugh. It's just, it's gross. It's so gross.
She knows. She knows.
Oh, I can't wait to talk on that one.
Oh, yeah. No, dude, Weinstein, Epstein, Sean Combs, a.k.a. the P.P. Diddler, R. Kelly,
Sean
aka
Carter.
the PP, just the PP,
The PP.
have one person in common. Sean Carter. And that is exactly what fucking Jaguar Wright said. And I was like, we knew they was on Epstein's flight logs. You cannot be connected to these people and not be in the same, like, you can't be in the same circle and not be in the same fucking circle.
I feel like we should just put Diddler at the end of everybody else's name.
Yeah.
J Diddler. For Jay-Z. J Diddler. That's just, he doesn't even need the Z. It's just J Diddler. Oh, or we could change Diddy's name to PP Fondler.
And like the thing is it wasn't even just boys. I mean, look at the shit that like we know he did to Cassie. I mean, like Cassie has said, like he paid prostitutes and allowed other people to come in there and do things to Cassie while he just observed, because it's a power play. The sexual part is the power piece. Knowing that you can control and defile fucking people gets them off. And that comes with the level of fucking power that they have. And you don't run in these circles without, at the very least, knowing. And there's tons of people that went to Epstein's Island. I mean, and that's going to be a whole thing in its fucking own. But based on what we know now about the island and what the houses on Epstein Island and everything look like, it is undeniable that you didn't know what was going on there. People who just lived on the island knew what was going on. But you flying out on his private jet and you don't? Bullshit. 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 The Epstein shit isn't even the only sticky shit they've been fucking involved in.
Like Kathy White.
Which, dude, I didn't even know about this shit until I started digging into the P.Diddy shit. And this shit, this is not just like known.
This should just say something already. Because I don't know if anybody who sticks around for this crap and really deep dives into it, but Kathy White was Jay-Z's mistress, and if you guys have been following the whole Beyonce and Jay-Z thing, you guys should know that Jay-Z done cheated on Beyonce with Kathy White.
Who mysteriously died
24 hours after she was about to expose the fact that she was pregnant with his child and that she was gonna go public with their relationship.
You know, and it's just, you know, and not that's so suspicious.
It's not even suspicious. Done? It's not suspicious. It's just, it's clear.
Oh,
it's clear as day.
It's clear as fucking day, just like fucking Aaliyah, but we know about that, but we just still out here letting Jay-Z and Beyonce be on top. Which the shit with Aaliyah is crazy, because I've always kind of known about her death that it was like sketchy, and there's definitely a lot of conspiracy into her death being a murder.
And if you don't know the details on that,
she does.
Anyways, so if you don't know a lot of the stuff with Aaliyah, I'm not gonna lie, I can't remember, but there was Jay-Z, her, and another person. The way I want to say it was Diddy, but I'm not 100% sure.
I mean, I wouldn't be fucking shocked considering that. Yeah. All this shit's really coming back out to light again with the P.Diddy shit. I mean, weird how the shit with P.Diddy would bring up a bunch of shit with fucking Jay-Z and Beyonce, but they ain't involved. They don't know anything.
No. But Jay-Z wanted Aaliyah, and at this time he was also, you know, on the roller coaster with Beyonce.
And if Aaliyah was here, Beyonce wouldn't be where she at. That's like something that been
anybody
said a million times.
Oh yeah, no way. But he had a thing for Aaliyah. Well, she was also dating another guy. So now at this point, I don't think it was Diddy. It was another man that I cannot think of his name off the top of my head. I would have to look. But she was with a man, and he was trying to get with her. You know, there's photos and stuff of Aaliyah and Jay-Z holding hands and stuff at a party. If you guys haven't seen that, just go look it up on Google. You'll see.
They were fucking.
I don't know. I think I read something where they said that they had no, like.
Well, Jay-Z was wanting to.
Yeah, he was wanting to.
At the very least.
He was wanting to.
There was something going on romantically there.
But after all the stuff of Jay-Z and Beyonce getting together, I think he was still trying to go after Aaliyah. And I don't know if he would have, he had to pick a side, either Aaliyah or Beyonce, you know, and it ended up being Beyonce. And within that,
you think the choice came after Aaliyah was eliminated?
No, he had to choose between, because there's a thing out there saying that Jay-Z and Beyonce had something to do with Aaliyah's death.
So you think they did it together? You don't think Beyonce? So I don't know, like, I've always known that there's something sketchy with Aaliyah's death. Like, that's always been out there. The conspiracy of her death being a murder. You know what I mean? But how she fucking died in the events up to her death, super sketch.
So, the plane is a whole thing. I'm going to start with the pilot, because this is one that I've heard two different kind of stories on. I've heard that the pilot didn't have his license and that he faked it, that he was on drugs and he was drunk while flying the plane, or that he did have his license, but he was still under substance.
Okay, how do you fake your pilot license? Like, being a pilot, and like me and my friend Mallory were talking about this the other day.
I am going to cut in real quick. I'm going to cut in here real quick, because going back to that, faking his license, because what if it was part of their plan?
I mean, yes, but like that, first of all, my first time ever getting in a car, you were there for that, because I was 7 and it came up with a great plan to sneak us all out and run away in the middle of the fucking night.
You were 7?
7 or 8.
I was gonna say you were a little older, because I kind of remember.
Maybe I was young.
Yeah.
I was fucked up even as a young child. And I got the brilliant idea to have my siblings run away with me. And we tried to, I'm not even going to bring y'all into this. I tried to steal her truck. I got in there and I couldn't even we were out there for like an hour. And then Mom woke up and found us. But I couldn't even figure out how to turn the fucking car on. I mean, and I was 7, or young, 7 to 9. I was young. No, I'd be like 7, 8. I was young. I was recently fucked up. I know that. I was recently traumatized. And so, but even at 25, I have a feeling that if I walked into a cockpit, I wouldn't know what the fuck to do. How to even get that motherfucker started, let alone off the fucking ground. So faking a pilot license is super fucking crazy.
Yeah, but
especially because it's one of the most expensive type of schooling to go to. We have a shortage of pilots right now because of how expensive it is. And only the rich people could become fucking pilots. So I don't know. I mean, if a pilot was going to be a part of a scheme, if I was going to scheme somebody, I would find somebody that knew how to fly a plane that I knew I had dirt on or could easily get dirt on, and then manipulate them and be like, you're going to fucking sabotage this plane, and you're going to fucking act like you were drunk, or you're going to drink, or you're going to do something. Because in order for it to be like a scheme, every part of it is. I don't think the fucking pilot by any means was an accident. Like, if her death was a murder, every part of it was a scheme.
Okay, but here's the things that make it seem, if it's not a murder and it was just a coincidence, but I don't know, because here's this. That plane was way overloaded. It was like 700 pounds over the max limit for the weight. And
which has got to be a lot for a fucking plane. Got to be a lot for a plane. It's not like a fucking scooter. Like we ride the moped, the motherfucker maxes out at 20. Do we know we're pushing the weight limit? Yeah.
We sometimes get to 25.
If we're lucky. If we're downhill. But 700 pounds for a plane?
700 pounds.
That can't be good.
No, and the fact that Aaliyah, she knew about it too. She knew it was overpacked. And she was terrified to get on the plane. She was freaking out.
Because she knew it was overcrowded?
But it's not overcrowded. They just had... You don't know what they had on that plane. Like, what was on it that made it 700 pounds extra?
How did she know it was?
Because they were I think they were talking about it, and she overheard it. She overheard that stuff, and she was freaking out, which led them into giving her a pill that knocked her pretty much unconscious, to where they had to somebody carried her body into the plane, which that wasn't... Nobody came out about that until a lady ended up writing a book about that, and it was in her book.
Which, okay, but this is the thing. I don't think she overheard a conversation, because if it's a scheme, they're not going to be taught. I think if she was fucking nervous, it was because she had some reason to believe that that plane ride was going to be compromised.
Well, she knew it was
because or it's not a scheme. She overheard that it was going to be 700 pounds overloaded and got super anxious. People genuinely gave her a pill to calm down, and less than a minute after the fucking plane took off, it crashed. If it's a scheme and she was that anxious, I think it was because she either knew that wherever she was going to go, maybe something great wasn't waiting for her, or she just knew something about that trip was not right.
I don't know. I listened to something in a weird way. I can't remember the other person on who it was. I didn't deep dive into them. I was mostly just focused on... Oh, wait. That'll get to in a second. Just kidding. I do remember who that was. But Aaliyah said she kind of predicted her death in a way.
So, like, how did she predict her? Did she write a song about it? Did she do an interview? Like,
no, she said that she had a dream of where she was flying away, and then she had like a premonition of like her death.
How many people died on that plane crash?
So 9. She died. 7 out of the 8 people there died instantly, like in the crash with her. Her bodyguard, though, on the other hand, survived the plane crash, but he surely ended up dying after that.
Damn.
But another person who also predicted almost their death?
Who?
Left Eye.
Who's Left Eye? I don't know who Left Eye is.
TLC?
I know who TLC is. Like I said,
Lisa Lopes? She was in...
I don't follow bands. I don't follow celebrities, really. That picture looks familiar.
Yeah, she was in TLC. You don't know her? You never see her picture or anything?
No, she looks familiar, but I would when you say her name, I don't know who she is. I love bands.
I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know the name of most of the band members. Here and there, I know band members. But...
I couldn't name the other 2. I only know of her mostly because of this stuff, So.
What, was she involved with Diddy or Jay-Z?
I believe she. I think so. No. So what happened with her, which she had gotten connection with Diddy, and I think she refused one of the parties. She refused to like really get into that type of stuff. And because she knew about it, I don't think, she really was like, yeah, I'll take this money in order to shut up about this stuff. But, like she started feeling like she was being followed by a spirit. And, she kind of spoke out about that type of stuff too. And then shortly after, she died in a damn car crash after not returning back to that stuff that was going on.
That screams Princess Diana. We know about you, Prince Andrew. I know that you went and visited Jeffrey Epstein when he was in fucking prison for 18 months for procuring child prostitution. I know how you motherfuckers run. I wouldn't be shocked. I don't know her. I don't know her fucking story, but I wouldn't be fucking shocked, dude. Like,
that stuff don't add up with Princess Diana. It don't.
It don't. Nothing fucking adds up. You know what I mean? And then there's like that weird shit about fucking MJ, which I know ties into like Aaliyah and Left Eye because they all died on the 25th of a month.
Yeah, and you know who else I think has a lot to know about like all this stuff kind of going on? J. Cole.
What, you think he's in the Illuminati?
No, I think he knows a lot because of his song She Knows. And it's just oddly weird that video, the music video to that song, it just recently because of YouTube and can't remember who else they partner with, but in order to keep certain videos of things or whatever due to legal reasons, it just happens to get taken down shortly before all of this really popped off.
Oh yeah, no, because everyone was saying that like She Knows is about Aaliyah.
Well, that and just that line, She Knows, everybody's saying that it sounds like Sean Knows or Sean Knowles.
Sean Combs?
Even Sean Combs.
Who's Sean Knowles? Because I don't know who Sean Knowles is.
I'm not sure who Sean Knowles is, but I don't think it really sounds like Sean Knowles. I'm like, now that I kind of listen to it, I'm like, it does kind of sound like Sean Knows.
Oh, Sean Knows. It could be Sean Knows.
And you don't know who Sean Carter, Sean Combs, whoever the hell Sean Knowles is. I don't know who that is, but I may have to do some digging into that.
Sean knows. Sean knows something.
Sean knows something.
And J. Cole knows that Sean knows.
Yeah, and this is where it kind of gets a little... Because in those lyrics, he has a part where he goes, rest in peace to Aaliyah, rest in peace to Left Eye, Michael Jackson, when I see you, just as soon as I die.
And they all died. 3 of them died.
All died on the 25th.
Dude, and like, there's a bunch of controversy about fucking Michael Jackson, which like, I'm not shocked if they took fucking Michael Jackson out. Like, he is one of the most prolific child diddlers in Hollywood. That is one of, besides Thriller, that's what he's best known for, is touching little boys. And so I wouldn't be fucking surprised when time came to it, there was no other fucking option. Because you can't trust people not to open their fucking mouths. Look at fucking Epstein. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know. With that whole like Aaliyah type stuff and the whole Diddy situation, it's weird that it all circulates back to like them dying on the 25th. Because Diddy, Beyonce, and Jay-Z were all born on the 4th. Different months, just like how they died on different months of the 25th.
Numerology is a thing, dude. Numbers are significant. Don't ask me what they fucking mean, because I can't even do college algebra. But I know numbers are significant. I know there's a fucking numeral equation for fucking almost anything and everything you fucking do. So I don't know what the reason is, but I know there's a reason they all died on the 25th. Or maybe they were picked because they were on the 4th. Or maybe, who knows? The numbers are important.
They are.
And there's some weird significance to this that we don't understand. But it's fishy. Fishier than a horse pussy.
Probably
Fishier than P.P. Diddler's pussy. All these powerful people doing fucked up things that they wouldn't be able to do unless they were powerful. And to think that we as a people trust, admire, and idolize these people. It's the Illuminati. And it's baffling to me. It's baffling to me that people like fucking P. Diddy and Jeffrey Epstein and Harvey Weinstein, Dan Snyder, Bill Cosby. I could just go on and on and on.
Okay, but then
all are living in mansions, bills paid, all the shit, and us people at the little bottom struggle. And just all sorts of shit. And just these people on the fucking top. This is what they're doing with their power and their money. So they're buying children. They're exchanging children. Women, men, not even just children, just people. Fucking disgusting. And then it's disheartening. Like, I loved Eminem. Eminem got me through my fucking childhood because my dad's a piece of shit too. Episode 5, Dear Dickhead Daddies. You'll learn a lot about my father. And so Eminem got me through some shit. But when I seen him on Epstein's flight logs, I was like, damn. And to see Ashton Kutcher.
See, and I love Mila Kunis. I love her from Family
Guy.
That
70s show.
And yeah.
Hands down one of my favorite shows in the whole world. I absolutely love that 70s show. Fucking Danny Masterson. He played fucking Stephen Hyde in that 70s show. He is another fucking person who got hit with a bunch of fucking sex scandals. And Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis spoke out for him. And they had an organization called Thorn, and it's pretty much an anti-child sex abuse organization.
Shocker.
And last year, they signed over the rights after all the scrutiny that they got for supporting Danny Masterson. And you know who else that Ashton Kutcher is really good fucking friends with? Diddy. The P.P. Diddler himself.
The P.P. Diddler himself.
And there's interviews of Ashton Kutcher recalling fucking P. Diddy parties. Can't talk about that one. Can't talk about that one. Can't talk about that one. And it's wild to me. Wild. You have associations with all these types of people. You've been to these parties. Parties you can't talk about. Why?
Hey.
Why?
Hey. But they all distanced themselves from him. That's the biggest
thing. Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis had to, because they literally lost their entire organization after supporting a sex offender. And it's wild because we're going to talk about a couple different organizations right here that involve fucking kids. And how these powerful people that are involved in child sex trafficking things have access to children, organizations for children, like fucking Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis with Thorn, and Oprah Winfrey with her fucking schools out in Africa. Odd that your director's in prison for child sex trafficking and you knew nothing about it.
How many times? 3?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, and there's always sex scandals. Like I seen another sex scandal, which of course they always blow it up. I was like, oh my god, she's sex trafficking again. But it ended up just being about like lesbian activity, girls trying to be lesbians, and apparently they fucking kicked the girls out.
So it wasn't a third accusation.
No,
with the director?
no. But the fact is here's another fucking organization that how do you not know? How are you not involved? Yeah, you have all these connections to other people who are involved in child sex trafficking, but not you. Not you. Just like fucking Elon Musk, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Aubrey Day. Is it Audrey? Aubrey Day. Aubrey Day. She accused him of knowing about P.Diddy abusing a 9-year-old girl. Called him out on Twitter. His own platform, which the PP Diddler is an investor of.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that.
You know, and she's not even the only one that's calling out Aubrey Day. Fucking
Azealia Banks.
Yeah. Fucking Azealia Banks also, like, is calling out fucking Elon Musk for his involvement with not only P. Diddy, but Ghislaine Maxwell, which I gotta bring this up, because this was something we talked about tonight, about how odd it is that simultaneously while the Ghislaine Maxwell trial is going on, so is Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. And we got a full televised fucking show for that.
Which is crazy because...
But not a fucking... What happened with the Ghislaine Maxwell trial?
I don't know. You want to know why? Because
I didn't even know. Did they release the fight logs? Has anybody else been indicted? I
didn't even know it was going on.
But suddenly we're going to fucking have divorce court for celebrities? Okay.
Distractions.
Okay.
Distractions. Government is very good at that stuff.
Yeah, the government's good at it. They're at the center of all of this. We think it's the celeb, like it's a whole thing. But the tippy top, it's the fucking government. None of these celebrities would be even able to have the platform they have without government clearance. The fucking CIA has their own office at Disney. And Disney, he's a PP Diddler himself. Huh. How about that?
God, it seems like everybody in Hollyweird is just a PP Diddler.
It's baffling. And we're all like, oh, another one. Hey. We fucking sound like fucking DJ Khaled. Khaled.
The funniest thing is Jaguar White literally called Khaled out and said that he should also be taken down.
Yeah.
Along with Diddy.
You aren't up there if you're not up there. And Alex Jones says it the fucking best. It's a fucking cabal. And it's not like street gangs where you have to go shoot a fucking convenience store clerk so that they have a murder and some dirt on you. The shit that they're fucking doing, New World, One World fucking order, keeping people sick, all the shit that the government is fucking doing to us. Like,
she's not the only one who thinks it's a cabal.
It's not.
So does Cat Williams. He also thinks it's a cabal.
Everybody knows. Dude, and like Alex Jones says, like, you're doing in the government, you have access to information that nobody in the world has to do. So you have to be doing compromising shit to have access to that. And once you're exposed for this, can't risk finding out this. You know what I mean?
But the government will always take it out somehow.
Oh, yeah.
Always.
They'll find a way. The government censors everything. And
hell, the Clintons, weren't they also associated with Diddy?
Oh yeah. They've been associated with Diddy since 2004. Get this.
Hey, I was born that year.
When Diddy participated in an organization that was meant to get kids involved with the Democratic Party. Kids, not people, not grown-ups, not adults, not people that could actually vote, but kids. We're going to put Diddy in charge of getting kids involved in the Democratic Party. And he's been an active supporter of the Democratic Party for as long as we know. I mean, he tried to start an exclusively black party. You know what I mean? And
he was also seen out there hanging out with Trump and all that type of stuff. And then I think something happened between him and Trump.
Well, I mean, the thing is
something happened.
You run and like the thing is, I mean, I got a lot of my information for Pizzagate from the Fall Cabal videos, which you can't find
anywhere.
Nowhere.
Gone.
Nowhere. And those videos contain screenshots and information, like undeniable proof about shit with George Soros, with Black Lives Matter and the March Against Trump and John Podesta and fucking Hillary Clinton's leaked fucking emails that have fucking emails with Hillary Clinton, Obama, Marina Abramovich, Ben Affleck, John Podesta, just these high-ass fucking people about chicken sacrifices. Okay. And Marina Abramovich is like a high up there performance artist who is known for her very occulty-like stuff. And these emails are very coded. You know that these people in the government are not talking about hot dogs and pizza and chicken. And how about having thousands of dollars worth of hot dogs and pizza at the White House is how they're going to get caught. Like, the shit that's in these Fall Cabal videos, what's crazy is they're gone.
Wonder why.
Gone. In the 6th Fall Cabal video, that wasn't even on YouTube. I had to like deep search for that because YouTube took it off, because that's the fucking video that contains all the like undeniable fucking proof that the Clintons tippy top. And not just Bill, you can tell they've cut his ass off from adrenochrome since fucking Monica Lewinsky. He's looking like a fucking dried up prune. Like, and the Clintons are like, it's not even just Diddy. How many times did Bill Clinton go to the islands with Jeffrey Epstein on his private jet? Multiple times. What you doing out there, Bill? Hillary Clinton's just letting it all, because she knows she's got a dumbass fucking man who's put himself in a position of power that he's just crumbling away. And she's ready to step on that shit. And that's exactly what she has fucking done. It's all an elaborate fucking scheme of shittiness. Like 2008, Obama, Clinton, and Diddy did something called Last Chance for Change for, Obama's campaign. Let's take a second. Just take a second and evaluate Bad Boy Records and P.Diddy from a political standpoint. Why the fuck is he involved in politics with the Clintons and Obamas if it's not for nefarious reasons? I don't think the Obama and Clinton are bumping Diddy. No, they're bumping children together. Nasty motherfuckers. All of them. And you know what's gonna fucking happen to Diddy?
He gonna get
Epstein.
No. He's just gonna miraculously die by suicide.
Let me tell you something. You guys need to come up with a better story than fucking Epstein's. Both the guards fell asleep. The cameras quit working.
Really? Okay.
Really? And you know, they're gonna have to switch it up. They can't have Diddy die by a fucking bedsheet. I guarantee you he gets a hold of like a staple or a wire from a pin and just But I'm betting money Diddy dead before May of 2025 when his court is. Because if Jay-Z and Beyonce are already getting a fucking lawyer, they're not letting him live.
Which I'm sorry, Jay-Z, Beyonce, if you need a lawyer, but you're innocent, why do you need a lawyer? Why do you need a lawyer to hide? What are you hiding?
Because they be P.P. Diddling with the P.P. Diddler himself.
One day.
And I can't fucking... The thing is when the shit with Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell, I thought that was going to be it. I thought that was going to be our fucking breakthrough. I thought that was going to be their breakdown. And it never came. Instead, we got to hear about fucking Amber Heard shitting on Johnny Depp's bed.
And that her dog stepped on a bee. Yeah. I didn't even know that was going on.
Yeah.
Distraction.
Odd how we got a televised, first time ever, divorce court for iconic celebrities.
Yeah.
Which, I mean,
strange.
They probably got some compromising shit on them too, where they're like, hey guys, you big names, we need you right now. So it's either you gonna shit on his bed and the whole world gonna know about it, or everyone's gonna know how you guys tag teamed 12-year-olds. You know, it's gotta be something fucked because Amber Heard and Johnny Depp put their asses on the fucking line for that. Why? And why did we not get a televised fucking version of Ghislaine Maxwell's trial then? If we're televising trials, why not hers?
Do you think we'll get one for Diddy?
No, he'll be dead before his trial. Period.
Now, raise your hand if you want garlic breadsticks. Raise your hand if you want buffalo chicken wings right now.